Okay. Well, welcome, everyone.
That should be here last night.
Does anybody have any questions about anything? I see Maureen nodding her head.
Back in this book?
Which one is that? The one we were using
Yeah.
early on? Okay, yes.
Page 56.
Okay, wait one sec.
One second, I'm trying to find it too.
Okay.
Line 1. First of all, it may help. The prefixes that we know, I know are the hey with the bar underneath, right?
Yes. Yep.
And the vav with,
Yep.
With what?
Okay, so the vav could have either a schwa, 2 dots. It could have the little t, or it could have the eh.
Or could have the L?
Eh, E-H.
The 3 dots, you mean?
Yep, yep.
Triangle. The triangle
Yes,
dot.
the triangle dots. Thank you. Better way to describe them.
So then
Yeah.
that first word, the oo, is not a prefix.
Well, it is, but it's a vowel.
Okay, so is it ul or is it ulit?
It would depend on the exact, what we're looking at. So you put me to page 51, correct? So give me a minute.
No, 56.
50, sorry. Well, I'm somewhere else. Hold on. 56. Ule. It would be ule.
Because
Without the u there, the word is le, yishrei.
and lishrei is a word?
Yes. It's okay. So actually, what this is, the word is really yishrei, and the u and the le are both prefixes. The u meaning and the le meaning on or to.
So then oo is also a prefix.
Yes.
And is li a prefix or just here?
Yes. It usually is. There could be occasions where it isn't, but it usually is.
Okay.
What's
All right.
that?
I'm sorry.
What number is that on 56?
We're on page 56, the first word. It's
The very first
ulit.
word. That was from our text from the last time, which I believe somebody shared the link to that text for Denise, Susan, Agnes, but you can just ignore this for right now if you'd like. It's fine.
So what did you say the le meant?
Usually means two.
So this is like and to?
Yeah.
Do you mind
Okay.
saying the word again? Pronouncing it one more time?
U, le, yeesh, ray.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Agnes, I think, has her hand up, but Agnes, you need to turn your speaker on.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I got that. If you're talking about the book Shalem Aleichem, is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
I downloaded it, but I only have 48 pages, and I don't see where you see the page numbers on here, so I can't tell what you're talking about. Where are the you're referring to page 56,
Ours is
and
on
when
the
I down,
numbers.
So Agnes, I don't know how to
Mhm.
help you with that. Hold on one second. I'll make a picture of it
okay.
and I can send it to you that way. But that's about the only thing I can do at this point. We won't be
Yeah, I'm
referring
still
to this,
looking.
but Agnes,
I
rest
understand. I'm just trying to see.
but hang on, let me finish. We're not
I
going to be.
found it. It's
You
okay.
found
I
it.
just now find it. No, when it downloaded, it has a different page numbers on it. But when I actually make it, I found the pages by by making it large. I could see where the page numbers are. So now I
Right.
know what you're talking about. Thank
Okay,
you.
good.
I apologize. I
No,
got
no
it now.
apology. We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Does anybody else have any questions?
I had
Yeah.
one more.
Yeah,
On the
yeah, go
very
ahead.
Okay.
next page.
Okay, hold on. One by one. Maureen.
On page 57, line 1,
Yep.
the third word. Now, we learned that the cuff with the dot in it was a special, but is this one also the special?
Yes, because whether it has the dot or it doesn't have the dot, it's the same word.
Is the dot the difference between Ashkenazic and Sephardic?
Not for this.
Okay,
Only the dot and the tough is the difference between Ashkenazic and Sephardic pronunciation.
okay.
But the dot does other things. And so this word, okay, let me do this. Give me another minute.
Thank you.
I will write it out. Hold on. Ooh, that came off nicely and easily.
Well, you answered my question, so thank you.
You're welcome, but I want to do something for everybody, so hang on. Okay, the word, we are looking for everybody, for my previous students, this is a reminder, and for the new students, this might be something new. So let me do this for you. Hold on. Ugh. Nothing like trying to open a marker that dried itself out. Okay, this word here. I wrote it twice, once with the dot, once without the dot. The pronunciation of this particular word is an exception to the rule. This word is always pronounced with a long O sound. So the one with the dot is coal, and the one without the dot is whole. It's always the long O sound. It is an exception to the rule.
So the only difference is it's more guttural without the dot.
Correct. Without the dot's the guttural. Whole. With the dot is like the hard C or the K. Yeah.
I thought you said they were the same for those two.
No, the pronunciation of the vowel is the same, not the letter. Sorry.
Oh,
You know, Maureen, I don't know why you couldn't read my mind.
Guttural?
Okay. Are there any other questions?
just wrote me on that same page on 57. I have a question about, again, another exception on line 6, the first word. So because, okay, so it's va, but
Yeah.
then there's the yud, and so that I would think that'd be vi, right? Because the yud is
No,
after
okay, hold on.
What page was that?
57.
Thank you.
Okay, so first of all, I don't know who was talking. Raise your hand,
Gail,
please.
me.
It's Gail. Okay, good. All right, so Gail, you are half right. So let me explain what I mean. Normally, when we have a word with the vowel, here. Okay, so I just wrote, you can see at the bottom of this page, I wrote the word da, if you would, okay? And that's how you pronounce that. And then if I added the little yud next to it, Gail, you're right. How would you read that?
Die.
Die. Okay, that's die. Perfect. In the case of page 57, line 6, the reason it isn't vi is because underneath the yud, there is its own vowel.
So it's
So-
vayi.
So it's vi, ye, whatever the rest of it is. Yes.
Okay. Sounds pretty
Okay.
close, but okay.
Yeah, but that's the explanation.
Okay.
Great. Any other questions?
Yes, I didn't hear how you pronounce number 1, the third word. How did you pronounce it? The same page?
The whole. That's that word with the vowel exception.
That was guttural, a call? The
Yeah,
call?
the whole. Because there's no, yeah,
Versus the next word is mikal.
be coal, right,
Okay, they both
Okay,
get the all, but the K in guttural is different. Okay.
right.
And just to repeat, the first word in line 6 would you repeat that again too, please?
Certainly.
Vote.
Yeah, you got a va yish boat.
Vote. Okay. Just wanted to check. Thanks.
You're welcome. Okay. So, do we have any other questions? Okay. So, and according to our outline, today we are going to look at the Friday night Shabbat blessings and maybe a few other things. And with thanks to Maureen, who looked up all the page numbers, which of course is buried somewhere on one of my devices. I think we're going to go to page 7. Maureen, do you have that sheet handy?
Yeah, it's 717 in the big book and 301 in the Shabbat and festivals.
Okay, so if everyone could go to those, and of course, I have a card to mark it, but I didn't pay attention
What's
to
the
it.
doors that we're using?
Okay, we're using either the complete Siddur Sim Shalom, which looks like this. Yep. Susan's holding it up. Yep. Or the Siddur Sim Shalom for Shabbat and festivals, which
What
is what
page? I'm
which
sorry,
is what Maureen is holding up.
and you'll tell us the
okay.
pages again, right?
Yes, Maureen, could you please tell us the pages again?
717 for the complete, 301 for the festivals.
Let me see, Andrea.
For the Shabbat and festivals, 301.
Yes.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very, very much. Okay. So what we're going to do is as we go through all of these different blessings, I'll have different people reading and then we can stop a little bit and discuss them if necessary. Okay. And I typically call on people as I see them in my Zoom boxes. So on page 7, I'm using the complete Sim Shalom. So on page 717, Denise, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Excellent. Can you read the Hebrew? That's the blessing for the candles on Friday night. Can you read that for us, please?
I don't have either book, so I have to look for them because I have Sim Shalom, this one, and
Yep.
and these. Neither of those. I'm not buying another book.
Wait. What does the cover of your Sim Shalom say on it?
It's for festivals and Shabbat, but it's not 300 and something if it's Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday night's the beginning of the book.
Yes, but wait a minute. Nancy.
On the other
What
book you're
happened?
looking at, I think it's 103,
Thank
on
you.
the red one.
Okay, I don't have the red.
No,
Okay,
the other one.
Nancy,
Yeah.
Nancy, let me explain something. The editors of Siddur Sim Shalom put some of the things we're going to be doing today under home rituals. And that's why
Okay.
it's much further back in the book.
All right. That I'm sorry, but I mean the explanation before is I was very confused.
But trust me, I get it. One would think it would go a certain way. But you know, when you have, let me know when you're there and we're good, okay? Are you there?
What page? What number? What did I? 301.
I think 301,
Yeah,
yes.
301.
You got it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, back to Denise. Denise, if you would, please, the blessings over the candles.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik nel sher Shabbat.
Do the last 3 words again, please.
Lehadlik nel sher Shabbat.
Okay, so after the word lahadlik, we have the word ner,
Oh,
I don't-
Ner. Okay.
and then
Ner
ner.
Ner
Shall-
sher Shabbat. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay, what I would like to point out is that most blessings that we recite all begin the same way. So now that you've got this down pat, more or less, you'll see there are differences that crop up, but for the most part, every blessing starts the same way. Okay. Now, I wanted to go to, sorry. The next item, which is, that was candles. Now we're going to wine. Maureen, what page did you find that on? I can't hear you, sorry.
Page
Back
726.
up just a second. It's right here, but I gotta shrink my one screen to see the next screen.
It's page 726 in this one.
It's 726 or 312.
Okay, except that's the whole kiddush, and I just wanted the wine.
Okay.
I
Just
don't want
want
to
the
get,
first line.
okay.
Isn't that just part of it, which is,
No, she
Yes.
got the hook.
Oh,
If you
okay.
do where it says, where it's bold.
Well, mine isn't bold. Okay, guess what, ladies? I'm gonna skip this one for now. I'm going to the next.
okay. I'll look
We'll
for it.
come back. We'll come back. Okay. So next I want to do
Emoti.
hamotzi. Excellent. Yes. Okay. So at the bottom of page 726.
And 314 for the other people.
Okay. So it says in English on the top, it says after the ritual washing of hands. Do all of you see that?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, that's the blessing after we wash our hands. And Susan, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al netilat yadayim.
Yes, thank you. And the blessing over the two chalot. On Shabbat, we always have two chalot that we say the blessing over. Gail, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotze lechem min haaretz.
Very nice. Thank you.
Where are
Just
you
like-
now? I'm sorry, excuse me. What were you on 314 just then? That's not,
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know because I'm using the other C drawer. Wait 1 second. I'll
Yeah, it
tell
was
you.
314 was the hamotzi's on 314, washing hands is on 313. If you send me what we're doing, I will make copies of them and send it out because going back and forth to pages, I'm very happy to do that.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I mean, I have the other C drawer and I just opened it so I could follow along
What I'm
as
saying
well.
is this way, if everyone has a copy, they don't have to worry about changing pages also.
I like it. I like your idea. Thank you very much.
Also, on page 314, we just have one line. I don't have the boat for the two hala or the first
That
one. I
doesn't
only
say
had
too,
one.
that it doesn't say too hollow. It's
Yeah,
just
I
the
understand.
hamotzi.
Okay, but it's
Okay.
but it was the second one that you read. The first one, I didn't see it here at all.
It's on
I see
313.
what
Okay,
that's
so,
washing the hands.
Washing the hands
Okay,
is on
washing
That was the
315.
the
first
hands.
one.
okay, excuse me. Washing the hands is on page 313.
Yes.
Hamotzi is on page 314, and right above it in English, it says two halot are used. I was just reading the English.
Oh, you were doing the washing the hands first. I didn't hear
Yes.
that. I thought you were doing that. Okay, got it. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I didn't hear properly.
That's okay. So,
Carol,
yes, I know Eileen wants to say
Eileen, you're
something.
muted.
And you're muted, Eileen.
No, that was Andrea.
And Eileen was going like this.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah,
okay.
just waving
Hi.
around. Yeah.
I
Hi.
have both the Sim Shalom and the Lev Shalom downloaded. I have nothing that has 300 pages in the Sim Shalom. I have Shabbat morning, including Rosh Chodesh, Musaf, and Hallel Sidor. I have
Okay,
Shabbat
so-
Minha.
Because they don't, I'll tell you why, because this is for at home. They're giving you at home pages, and they wouldn't have it because that's for services.
Thank
That's
you,
why I
Nancy.
said I will make copies because we can't
Yeah.
do it like this.
All right, let me look at a different one I have.
Okay, so Nancy, Nancy, thank you so very, very much, and thank
Because
you.
we gotta,
for-
it's ridiculous like this because
You're right.
It's
You're
it's so
totally
frustrating.
yes.
it's too frustrating. This way, if everyone has a copy, if you give it to me, send it to me either before Shabbat or right after Shabbat each week, and I'll do it.
Okay, and so my apologies. I did not realize this was going to create such a problem. I think actually going forward, it'll be less of a problem. But, and I will say, just because I know everybody's here and is paying attention, there will be no class next week.
Oh, how come?
The reason is, I'll tell you, there's a good reason.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem. Just curious.
Yeah, okay, so I'm having cataract surgery on Monday, the 22nd of February. Before I have the surgery, I need to have a COVID test. I have to have the COVID test next Friday. And I can't, and although they say it'll be from sometime to sometime, if you think I believe that that time frame is actually gonna work, even though it's in the morning, I'm glad somebody else is laughing because I don't trust anything here.
We
that it would-
understand.
Yeah, we
that it would
understand.
be done in the
We
time they
understand completely.
And,
So
and I
we
don't
will
think
wish
I'd
you
get home in
well.
time. Thank you very much. So I
luck.
don't think I'd get home in time. That's why.
And this way, you don't have to worry about it, and it won't be on your mind.
Right.
Absolutely.
So
That's fine.
apologies in advance. I will send you a reminder email.
Carol,
Just have an easy surgery and be fine.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, Andrea.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The hamotzi in particular, but do most people say it or quote sing it?
Okay, that's a good question. I think it depends on the congregation and the community. That some people just say it. So I know that at my synagogue on Shabbat morning, when we come after services, so our sanctuary is on the second floor and the social hall where Kiddush is served, etc., is on the first floor. So after we are done with services and we all come downstairs and for the collation and Kiddush is recited and Hamotzi is recited, usually someone just says it. So, and I'm trying to think, when we used to have Friday night dinners, did they sing it or not? I don't recall whether they sang it or not. And sometimes it's very dependent. So sometimes if they ask somebody who can sing, that person might sing Hamotzi. But if they ask somebody to lead who can't sing, they'll just read it.
Okay. Because the reason I'm asking is our sister, excuse me, our sisterhood is trying to start a Zoom Friday night candle lighting. And I was asked if I today would do the hamotzi. So
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm thinking, what are they expecting from me? I mean, I know that I can say it or sing it.
Yeah, well, you'd have to ask them. I have no idea.
That's why I'm asking in general.
I think it's really an individual congregational choice or whatever.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
My pleasure. Okay. Next.
What's the next one?
Okay, so the next one we did challah, candles, challah, we did hand washing, and now we'll do blessing of the children.
That one
Now.
I have, page 8.
Okay, so Maureen, if you could give us the pages, please.
722.
I did find it last night. Of course, now I don't know.
Or
where it is.
722
722.
at the top.
Okay. And in the other Siddur? It would be.
Do you want the one for the sons or the daughters?
Oh, both of them.
Recognize this book,
Page
Nancy?
311. It's page 311 in the other one.
Thank you very much. Okay. Page 311. All right. Let me see. Gail, I think we're up to you, correct?
Just read.
You
I
did.
read the-
Okay. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Eileen, do
Okay.
you have the, which Siddur Sim Shalom?
No, this is what I have.
Okay, whatever that is, that's fine.
Likrat Shabbat.
Yep. So it says, does yours say family blessings and then
It says
for-
parental blessings for sons, for daughters.
Right, do the ones for sons, please.
Okay. So the,
So that's a year.
yeah. Yeshim
Where's the dot? Left or right?
left. Shin.
No, left is sin.
Then
Thin.
Sinister.
Vishin. Vishim
No,
da.
no. Eileen.
Yeah.
S. Yasim.
That's what I thought I was saying. Okay.
Nope.
Visim da.
Almost. Yeah. Seem. Ha.
Okay. Visim ha. Ulohim.
Almost.
Elohim.
Right.
Elohim. Okay. And the olive is just the
Yeah.
He,
Okay, so wait a second. It's kia.
K, M,
Yeah.
F,
Yep.
Da, Ra. That's a resh.
Right.
Rayim.
Yes. Nice.
Okay. And that's Vahi na
Myth.
Sat.
Yahim.
Almost. Bechi. Myth.
Na Seha.
Sheh.
Sheha.
No, there's no ha at the end.
Silent hey.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And I even
So-
covered up the transliteration so I wouldn't look at it.
Okay. So
Carol, I don't know if I'm hearing you right. It's the Kim Na Se.
okay, hold on. I'm gonna repeat it. I haven't fully repeated it. Okay, so this word is chi mi na she.
Me. Okay.
Okay? Chi mi na she. Maureen, you're muted.
Why isn't it the Kim? Why is the Me separate?
Again?
One of those specialties.
No, because the ka in front, the ha is a prefix.
Okay, one of those we're not going to know. Okay.
Okay, so see that the problem is, in quotes, the problem or the challenge with Hebrew is all of the prefixes and suffixes. So there's no standalone word for and is a prefix. And so just like in English, we have something like, if I wanted to say, do not go to the store, I would probably say, don't go to the store. DON', which is a contraction. I guess that's what you call that. Anyway, so Hebrew does similar things. So instead of saying, what this means is the or ukamo menashe, it's chi menashe. They made it like that contraction. Okay,
Thank you.
All right.
that's
So-
the explanation. Yes, artist.
All right, so when I'm looking at the English translation, and it looks like it's Manasseh, and you're saying it's Shah. So why does the English pronounce it as if it's an S, and you're pronouncing it as an SH? Just asking.
Okay, and the answer to that question is I haven't got a clue.
Oh,
I have no idea how, I can make a guess. All right, because this is, the names are from, and I think the whole sentence, but I'm not sure. Anyway, the names are from the Bible. The Bible was written in Hebrew. This is how it's written in the Bible. The Bible was then translated into Greek, and it's from the Greek that the English translation came about. And so it somewhere between Hebrew, Greek, and English, it became Manasseh. That's the only thing I beyond that, I don't know a whole lot.
Lost in translation.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Greek to me.
Lori.
Very quick question. You talked about the contraction of the he. Is
Yeah.
a contraction together? If it weren't, is there a rule where the he would be him as a usual thing? When there's a shava and underneath the consonant, do you usually stop right there? I mean, how do you know when to connect it or not? You don't, right? Unless you know.
You don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Thank
you don't. You're welcome. Okay, so now,
Carol,
yes.
could you please just read it slowly all the way from the beginning, that line, so I can really hear the pronunciation better?
Certainly, my pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay. Who's got a phone ringing?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So this line is Yesimcha Elohim Ke'Ephraim V'chi Menashe. That's the blessing for boys, that God will make you as Ephraim and Menashe, sons of Joseph. Okay, for daughters, I think we're at Artis, and you're muted.
Okay. Ismar, Elohim, Hashama.
Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the beginning because there are too many mistakes. Okay, the first word starts with the yeah.
Yesimain.
Okay, yesim, and then yesimech.
Yesimech, okay. Elohim. Hashara.
Okay, so it's ki, and then the dots on the left, so it's an S sound.
S, okay.
Ki.
Kisharach.
Kisara.
Kisara. Rivka. Rachel. Vileach.
Yes, thank you. I'll repeat it. Yesimech Elohim Kisara Rivka Rachel Vileach. Maureen?
The first word, I think you gave us a rule for the final letter with the shva inside. Was there a rule for that or not?
No, it's just a ch at the end.
Okay.
Yesimech. So this one is, may God give you blessings as Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah.
And you only say these prayers if your children are present, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Which is why I've never said these, because I didn't start saying Shabbos prayers until my kids were grown out.
Right.
The other ones I know.
Now, when we have a Friday night dinner at my synagogue, we always start, and they're family dinners, and we always start with these blessings. And my rabbi's position is that if you're there and if you have an adult child, you give that adult child the blessing. It's not age bound. So you bless your children no matter how old they are.
But they have to be there.
But they have to be there. Yes,
My
yes.
kids are never going to be there.
I mean, yes, that was your point. I know, but I just wanted to emphasize that age isn't a factor in this. Okay, now the last.
I have one more. I have one more question.
Sure.
The first word,
Mm-hmm.
you pronounce the mem twice.
No, I didn't.
No? You did-
Nope.
did-
It was,
Can you
that
say
one
that
must have, that must have been a Zoom thing. No, it's yesimech.
Okay, it sounded like you had the mem with the sin, but no.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
Carol, can you say it
Welcome.
slower, a little bit more slowly? Say that word one more time.
certainly. Yesimech.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Carol, may I make a
Yes.
a comment? I don't know if you covered this in the first class since I wasn't here, but I was taught to easily recognize the difference between shin and sin. She is always right.
Oh, yeah.
Ask the ladies
We
who were
know
in my
that,
first
yeah.
class that is exactly what I said. Yep. She is always right. And then on the left, the dot on the left, the Latin word for less is sinister.
And it's because it's true. She is always right.
Yes, of course. So Susan, thank you. Absolutely. Okay. Now I got lost. So I think artist just read, Nancy,
Yeah.
the
Sure.
next one. Now you get the long one.
We'll take the
get
whole
the
rest
time.
of the class, not a problem. Yeah. Var. Da. Yava. Er. Ko.
Okay, so you got the beginning is right. Yiva. The next one's the resh, the R sound.
Re. Ko.
Re che cha.
Rechecha.
Yep.
Adonai. Va. Sha.
Oh.
Va.
Okay. Mm-mm. Ve ye. The
Ve-
ye.
E. Sha. Mar. Ra.
Okay. Okay, so Nancy, do me a favor. These are big words. Cover up the parts you don't need. So you've got the, ye,
Sha.
the,
Me.
Mir.
meh.
All right. I'm not going to read anymore. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Okay, why?
I'll tell you after. I'll tell you privately.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
Not
Okay,
your fault. It's not your fault.
okay. So ladies, just as a point of information, I'd like you all to, when one person is reading, everybody else should be muted. And I think that would go better. Because I know you're all trying to sound the words out with the reader, but it gets us in the way. And, you know, I go to my morning minion every day and some people are, instead of muttering the prayers silently, they're muttering them and I can hear them. And, you know, I know that's my issue and not everybody else's. So I'm sitting there like this with my fingers in my ears because it's distracting to me. But, you know, so Nancy, do you want to try again or do you want to wait
Not
till?
right now. No.
Okay, you'll wait till next week?
2 weeks.
I mean, in 2 weeks. Yes, thank you. In 2 weeks. You're right. Thank you, Nancy.
Can I ask
Gail.
a question? Yeah, I have a question
Sure.
about this one. So on the first word on this, did you pronounce the shva under the ch, or did you just pronounce the ch? Because I couldn't hear it.
Yevarechecha.
So you did pronounce, that is pronouncing.
did. Yeah.
Okay. And then in the last word, there's a lot of shvas.
Right. Okay. So the word we stopped at is the yish me recha.
Okay, so then the second shva doesn't get pronounced.
No, the first shva does not get pronounced. The second one does. That's
I
the rule.
meant the one, that's right. You're right. So it's because that's the prefix.
Yeah.
So,
Well, no, it's two shvas together. The first one's silent. The second one is pronounced always.
oh wait,
Oh.
that's the first one's pronounced, the second one is silent. Okay, even
No,
if it's in
the other
middle.
the other way around. The yish me recha.
She sees that there's 3 shvas. So the very
Okay,
first one
I'm
is
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
The
I'm
first one's
talking
the
about the
prefix.
second. I'm talking about the two that are together. The first
Okay,
and the second of the two that are together, sorry.
so the second one gets pronounced.
Correct. Of the two that are together.
Okay.
Okay. Lori,
Where should I start? The second
Start-
line? The second line?
yeah, yes, please. Okay, wait a minute. There are two different books. In one book, it's on the second line. In the other book, it's just a continuation.
Yeah, it's the second line on my book.
Yep, so please, the second line, excellent, yes.
Yair, Yair,
Yep,
Adonai. Fana, Fana,
okay, almost.
Fanan. I'm not sure.
Panav,
Panav, Fanav.
Yep. no, Panav.
Oh, Panav, sorry. Panav. Hello.
Mm-mm.
Sorry. Okay. A, very hard to read.
Almost.
Elecha,
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 yep,
Vihu, I can't see the vowels. Vihu nech,
almost, yeah. Now this one is, we're coming up with yet another exception. I'll read this one. Who, ne, ka. Okay. Let me show you what the exception here is that we just encountered. Normally, at the end of a word, when we have the final chaf, the chaf sofit, we would say something, something ha at the end. Yevarechecha, for example. Ha. Now, in this case, we got what we call a curveball. A dot got inserted. Everybody see the dot that got inserted? And that dot makes it a ka sound. So it's yichune ka. It doesn't happen that frequently, but you have to be on the lookout.
Okay, may I ask about the nun though? The nun has a, is that a nun? It
I
has
closed my-
vowels under
Yes.
it. It has the dot and vowels under it. So is it ni eh?
No. Dots inside letters, with the exception of the pairs which change the sound of the letter. Dots and letters can be ignored.
Okay.
Dots and letters can be ignored. So you can ignore the dot in the nun.
Okay.
So you have vihu ne ka.
Okay. Who net just for ignored. Okay. Ka.
Yeah.
Should I keep
That's
going?
it. Okay, so now we have the next line. Thank you.
Wait, Carol, I'm confused. What's the difference? It's huh. So what's the
Okay.
difference?
No. Which are you talking about? The last letter in the word?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the difference. Here's the
No?
difference. A dot got inserted.
Yeah.
Makes
I'm
it
not
a
hearing
ka.
the difference.
Okay, the first, okay. It's yihune ka
Instead of
K.
ha,
instead of ha.
so you take out the guttural.
Right, because the dot takes away the guttural. Correct.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. And let me see. Andrea, the last one, please. Or if you have the complete Sib Shalom, it's the continuation.
Yisa, that line?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay, Adonai. Panav.
Yes,
A leach? A leach? No.
almost. A
It-
lecha.
A lecha. I apologize, my dog is barking.
That's okay.
V'yasem?
Yep.
Leach?
Lecha.
Oh, lecha, right, lecha. Shalom.
Yes. Does anyone have any questions on that page?
The second to last word again is le.
Lecha.
Okay, I have that.
Le-
Right. Yeah,
Ha.
thank you.
Okay. What I would like to do now, if people do not have questions, is to move right along to Shalom Aleichem. Now, in my
Kate?
book,
Page 722 and 311.
I don't
But
see
it's
it on,
not right.
it's not on 311, it's on,
Okay, 309.
okay, 309, thank you. Yes. Okay, this is going to be much better, the Shalom Aleichem. The reason Shalom Aleichem will be better for us is there's a lot of repetition, a lot of repetition. Okay, so line 1, Edie, please. You're muted, you're muted. Okay,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Shalom Aleichem. Malachei Hasherat. Hasheras. Hasharas.
No,
Hash-
Hasha,
Hasharet.
yep,
Malachei Alyon.
all right, it's Elyon.
Elyon.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I just want to point out that the 1, 2, third word and the 5th word, which are the same, though that word is mal
Malachei.
Mal, no, don't make it mala. It's mal ache.
Malachei.
Yes. Okay. Okay, the next line, please, Agnes. And you're muted.
Melech,
Okay, whoops. Slow down
Me-
and read the
me.
me.
Why is that me? Oh, the one before me, me? I don't
Yeah.
understand. Oh, that's well, okay. Me, me, lek, me,
Yep.
melek, or is it me, me, lek?
It's the
Okay.
second one, me melech.
Okay. Me, melek, malke, hamlahim, hapanosh.
Nope, that's a K
Hapadosh,
sound.
Hakadosh,
Yep.
Baruch, who?
Yes. Okay. So that line is me, Maureen, wait one sec. Me melech, malche,
Okay.
ha-milachim, ha-kadosh,
Hakadosh,
baruch.
Baruch, who?
Right. Okay. Maureen, you had a question?
Yeah, the two books are a little different. In the festival one, it has the me in parentheses. Is that because you say it on Shabbos but not on festivals?
That was my question.
See, right here. Oops, can you see it?
Yes, we both have it. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to go there.
And the
Let me
other book
take-
doesn't. I'm looking at both books, so I can see that there's a difference.
Hold on. Give me a minute. Oh,
Page
isn't that
309.
weird?
It has
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
Mimi. and it repeats
Yeah, I
down
see
further.
that. Okay, so, I have, okay, notice I have that book as well. I found it on a bookshelf. It's the first time I've really opened it. I never, ever saw that was there before. What I will do is, as long as I remember, I will try to remember to ask my rabbi / my cantor as to why they think it's that way, since I have no idea.
Well, I know when we say the prayers after dinner on Shabbos, there's a difference, and it's the same kind of thing, whether you have a minyan or don't have a minyan, or have 3 instead of 2. There's different, and Shabbos and not Shabbos, so it's got to be one of those rules, but I don't know which one.
Okay, I'm not so sure it's one of those rules, frankly, but so I will have to ask my rabbi or cantor. I will get back to you, since this is the time of year that one or the other or both of them take vacation time and whatever. So, but I will make a note to remember to ask.
Thank you.
So thank you for pointing that out. I never ever saw that, and I have no idea why it is that way.
Can you please repeat pronounce the third word again? Same line?
The first line or the second line?
Second line, the same line you're on, third word?
Okay, the third word is ha-milachim.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please notice the difference between words. In the first line, the third word and the fifth word are the same. They are mal-ache. And the second word in the second line is mal-che. There is a difference between those 2 words. Do you see the difference? One is mal-ache and one is mal-che. The first one, mal-ache, refers to angels. Or, yeah, it's translating it here as angels. Let me make sure it's translating it here as angels. Yeah, angels, mal-ache, are angels. Malche is king. Basically, it has to do with kings. So there is a difference. It says here, King of Kings. Because it comes from the word melech, which means king. Okay? Are there any questions on these first 2 lines? Okay, excellent. I forgot who just now read. Or whose turn is it now? Or I don't know. Eddie, did you just read? No. Agnes, wait, you're muted. I can't hear you. It's all right. And Agnes has a child in her hand, I think. Okay, Maureen, if you could start with the next line, please.
Boachem lishalom.
Yep.
Malache hashalom. Malache elyon.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. Any questions? Okay, so let me see. All right, Denise, if you could unmute and read the next line, please.
Okay. Mimelech.
Yes.
Malech. Malech.
No, take a look. There's a
Malache.
right, Malche.
Oh, Mache. Okay. Mache. Hamalechim.
Hamilachim. Yes, good.
Ha, 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 core.
No, that's a duh.
That's a what?
A duh sound.
Hazar. Okay. Hazar.
No. So you're at third word from the end.
Yeah.
Ha.
Ha. That's the letter I'm getting. That I'm getting.
Okay, the next letter is here. I'll write it out. It's pronounced like a K. I'll show you how you can remember it. Wait 1 sec. Find my marker. Okay, this is the letter.
Right.
See it? And if I just drew a little line. See how I drew the line? It almost looks like an R, but it was to make it look more like a K.
Hakara. Okay.
So it's a K sound, haka, and the next letter is a D sound.
Hakadosh.
Yes.
I knew that word. Baruch. Baruch hara. Baruch atah.
No.
No.
No, read the word.
Baruch. Havot.
Okay, you've got the hey sound, the H, and then you've got a vowel. The vowel that looks like you got punched in the stomach. So you say, ooh.
Havu.
No, just who.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, now.
Baruch who?
Yes.
Okay.
You only pronounce the V sound as a V if there's vowels underneath it. If there's a dot in the middle of it, it's just an oo.
Ooh, okay.
If there's a dot over it, it's just an O, usually.
All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Question?
Yes.
On the third word, the sign over the mem.
There's a sign over the mem. Hold on, let me check my other book.
Or maybe it's, oh, okay. Then maybe it's, I'm looking at a different Siddur.
Okay.
It had a little line over the M. Does that?
Hold on 1 second. Which mem does it have a little line over?
The first one.
I'm not sure I see.
I'm looking at a different Siddur.
Okay, because you brought it up, I will make a note because I've seen that in my Torah reading tikkun. So I know what you're referring to. We always ask the question, how do you know if you're supposed to pronounce the shva as an I in it, or it's totally silent? In some sidurim, in some texts, they'll put a little dash on top of the letter that has the shava underneath it. And if you see the dash, you know you're supposed to pronounce it like it's the I in it. So somebody along the way decided, ooh, we could make life easier for people if we helped them. And that was how people are being helped. Okay.
Thank
you. So
you.
that's what I think you're referring to. That's my best guess on that one.
That sounds right.
Okay. So let me see. Denise just read Susan. How about the next line, please?
Okey-doke. Barchuni l'shalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon.
Very nice. Thank you. Gail, the next line, please.
Here. Mimela Malche, sorry. Hamlachim Hakadosh. Right. Baruchu.
Yes, thank you. In that case, it would be Hamilachim. And it would be like the I in it. And
right.
And part of the way you can tell is because there is that dot in that M. It is Milachim. Okay. All right.
Excuse me, Carol.
Yes.
Maybe I missed it earlier, but because of the dot?
Okay.
I thought it was because of the hay.
All right.
It's a
It's mil,
contract.
it's milachim. Part of it, it's a whole host of reasons why it's milachim. But, and one of them is the fact that the M sound has a dot in it, which normally you wouldn't see that. So I didn't mean to confuse you, but that one is hamilachim.
But it's also because of the prefix, right?
Yeah, and there's a prefix in front of it, the ha, yeah. That was Barchuni. No, that was me, Melch. Okay, Eileen, next line, please.
Okay. Okay. Zirat home? Hey,
Almost. First of all, underneath the tsa is what vowel?
A.
Right,
Zay,
so- Yep,
Zay Ratzhon.
okay, so we've got say,
Say
chem.
Chem. Okay.
Yep,
La Shalom. I know Shalom.
yep.
Mal Hey.
All right, don't leave out the silent letter with its sound underneath. Mal, hey.
Mal Hey.
No, stop. Mal, hey.
Mal Hey.
Yeah.
Ha Shalom.
Mm-hmm.
Mal Hey, because it's the same one.
Yeah.
And A or Al Yom. El
Yon.
El Yom.
Yeah.
El Yom.
Okay, and last line, artist, please. Last line we're going to do today. Thank you.
Mimelech, Malchei, Hamlachem, Hakodosh, Baruch Hu.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Okay, does anyone have any questions?
That was the whole Sholem Aleichem, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. That's the whole thing.
Oh,
You got the whole thing down. Yep.
well.
Don't sing it on Zoom, please.
Notice I refrained.
One person can sing. You don't want me to sing anyway.
So we're not behind because that was next week's.
Anyway, yeah, so we are not behind. I knew we would catch up. So I will see you all in 2 weeks. I will send a reminder.
Good luck.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
I hope you have good weather on Monday and you can get it done as well, because the weather you guys have been having has been horrendous up there.
I mean, it's been crazy. So totally.
We have our air conditioner on. I have got a very light top.
Oh yeah.
We have ours. Where are you, Maureen? You're in Tampa, right?
Seminole.
Seminole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale, where I am. Delray is warm. Yeah.
So, and remember, if you have any questions in between classes, feel free to reach out. You can send me an email or you can call. It doesn't matter. Nancy, stay on for a minute if you wouldn't mind, please.
Okay, I was going to call you, but okay, it's fine.
Yep. And the rest of you, I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank
you.
Bye.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Safe surgery.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you.